the Georgian Realty Team.
I'm Kimberly Diamond.
And I'm Chastity Cook. And today we're going to be talking to you about the 5 questions that you should be asking your real estate agent when selling your home.
First question that you should ask is, why should I hire you? Obviously, any agent's going to sit across from you and they're going to tell you how passionate they are about real estate and all of that stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
But this is where you really want to listen objectively and make sure that your real estate agent really is passionate about real estate and that they're hungry, that they're also passionate about feeding their families. And, they're not just doing this as a little hobby or just to make a quick buck and that type of thing. So really listen to the answer and make sure that you're getting that good feeling or vibe or intuition
about that agent.
Yeah, from the agent and why you should hire them.
For sure. The second thing you should ask your real estate agent is if they're full-time or if they're part-time. This is huge because you don't want somebody that's just working half the time for you and that maybe has another job, and then when you want to see a property or you have clients that want to get into your house if you're selling it, stuff like that, they're working at another job.
Yeah, 40 or 50 hours a week they're invested somewhere else, and that's 40 or 50 hours a week that they're not getting through properties, they're not on top of the market trends, they're not sharpening their negotiation skills, just their overall real estate knowledge as a whole, right? So
you want somebody that's working 24/7 around the clock for
full time. Yeah. And ideally, obviously we all need to start somewhere, but it is, probably good advice to have somebody who's been in the profession for many years.
That have experienced tons of different scenarios and stuff like that they know what to expect.
They bring their knowledge with them, which you can, then lower your stress level, right? So I think the other question is communication. Yeah. Right?
Are they a good communicator?
We hear this from not our clients. No. Let me be clear, not our clients, but we do hear this from people that we've worked with, where they've had bad experiences with other agents.
Right.
And the agents just not returning their phone calls. It's like they kind of drop the sign on the lawn, run, and then they just don't hear from them again until there's an offer. And that's not okay.
No.
You're making a huge life transition. And
you need somebody that's going to be there for you around the clock.
We work really hard to get back to you.
It's like a phone call, a text, an email, or smoke signals. We're
Whatever.
There for you.
That's right.
So Kim and I have a rule. We normally always try to get back to you within 60 minutes. Sometimes we are in meetings and stuff, but for a rule of thumb, we always have a 60-minute window.
We're pretty good at that.
We're back to you, and by 11 p.m., we're still on the phone. 6 a.m., we're on the phone. It's basically 24/7 round job that we have. So.
Yeah, we have clients. Some clients
work shift work and stuff, so they're not off
6 a.m. I'm
and we're
stumbling to the kitchen, coffee machine. Hi, Joe, how you doing? But anyway, the point being that you want to make sure that your agent is
working full time for you,
full time and available in terms of getting back to you and that type of thing. So, I think the other thing is that in terms of communication, just let me elaborate that a little more. Sometimes having an agent can communicate the wrong things to another agent. I've had agents say to me, so let's just use this example. A house is listed for $800,000, and the listing agent, I'm working with the buyers in this particular transaction right now, and the listing agent says, you know what, Kim, they're going through a rotten divorce. He can't stand Sally anymore. I know that they're asking 8, but if you put a 6 in front of it, they'll get it sold because they just want to get away from each other so bad. Now, that communication is not what you want your agent to be dispelling to another agent, because essentially,
that's your personal business first off. That's also breaking
a code of ethics. And not to mention, now I just know that why would we bring an offer in at $750 when I know that you just said we could, as long as we put a 6 in front of it. Yeah. So make sure
your agent has good communication.
Good communication skills, exactly. So it means not just getting back to you, but listening to you and communicating effectively
with other agents
to your advantage. And once again, that comes with experience, but that is super important, and it could save you thousands of dollars. And who doesn't want to save thousands of dollars, right? All right, so let's move on.
Another question to ask a real estate agent before hiring them to sell your home is how they're going to advertise the property. And I mean, any real estate agent is going to list your home. They're going to put it on MLS, which
that's
is
a
the
given.
real estate board, right? Yeah. But you want somebody that's going to go over and above. So you want to know if they have social media platforms, if they do any type of mailouts, if they use newspapers, I mean, YouTube channels. You want
social media. We are social media gurus, and that is so important.
Most definitely.
Especially in this day and age.
You want somebody really showcasing that property, getting as many people through that property, and normally that comes with the house getting sold for a higher price and getting the most traction and faster. Exactly.
Yeah. And the last question, number 5, is I think it's important to ask your potential agent that you're considering hiring, are you from this area? Like, do you actually raise your family here? Do you live here? Do you go to the restaurants? Do you go to the churches here? Like, are you immersed in this community?
Have you sold? Local area?
Yeah, you know, it's important having an agent that's actually sold a lot of homes in your area, you know, and maybe 6 months ago they were either sold to one, you know, 4 doors down from you, or they were at least in that home.
So they know for comparable sake. You're not having an agent coming from the GTA and trying to sell in Simcoe and not knowing the area.
Just because they see, you know, quick dollar or whatever, right?
So it's super important to have a local real estate agent.
Absolutely. So those are the top 5 questions that you should be asking before you hire any real estate agent. We hope that this information has been helpful to you. Don't hesitate to reach out to contact us with any of your real estate questions. And yeah, that's it. So we're going to wrap it up. I'm Kimberly Diamond.
I'm Chastity Cook.
We're the Georgian Realty Team, and smart moves are our business.